Have you ever wondered what is hidden below the unexplored parts of our oceans? What secrets might be buried far under the land we tread upon? Let us return today to the story of Atlantis, one of the greatest legends from Greek mythology. Our story starts with one of the greatest philosophers in history, Plato. More than 2 millennia ago, Plato wrote about a highly developed civilization, which had been a powerful island nation some 9,000 years before his own time, Atlantis. But was Atlantis only a product of his imagination and therefore non-existent at all? In Plato's account, Atlantis was not just any island. It was a massive and wealthy landmass situated past the Pillars of Hercules, the modern-day Strait of Gibraltar. Atlantis, he claimed, to be bigger than Libya and Asia together. Its wealth of treasures and incredibly advanced technology surpassed everything known. Picture an advanced society able to build complex canals for the irrigation of its rich lands, great temples for honoring the gods, and a strong navy for the defense of its coasts. The people of Atlantis had a rule with nature, and this rule was guided by the teachings of their founder and god Poseidon. But as with many great tales, there is a dark side to the story of Atlantis. As centuries passed, pride seeped into the Atlantean hearts, consuming them along with greed and corruption by the gradual erosion of all virtues. They became extremely ambitious, knowing no limits to their desires, as they planned to conquer the entire globe. The gods were displeased by the arrogance of the people of Atlantis, and Zeus, the king of gods in particular, summoned a council and declared that Atlantis had to be punished. Hence came those cataclysmic events which finally completed what had been begun with the forces of nature. In one day and night, earthquakes engulfed Atlantis, a dismal and gloomy tidal wave. This sea alone had engulfed this kingdom of the island and buried it forever from the world's eyes. Was it a punishment from above, or just an unfortunate natural event that had to happen to an extraordinarily prosperous nation? Over the centuries since Atlantis disappeared, it has continued to evoke the curiosity of explorers, historians, and visionaries. Numerous expeditions have tried to find this submerged town that disappeared forever, but none have produced any irrefutable evidence. Is Atlantis still out there, concealed by the ocean's misty shroud, waiting for its time? Whether or not a real place or a moral allegory created by Plato, the story of Atlantis still intrigues. A great reminder that civilizations are delicate, and man has always had an insatiable thirst for knowledge and understanding. Thank you for coming along on this adventure. If you liked peering into Atlantis, please do like and subscribe for more stories from antiquity. Until next time, keep wondering and keep exploring.